This is Josiah Plays Elder Scrolls Online, the Thieves Guild DLC. Here in Boss Landing, I'm about to talk to Silverclaw, owner of, whatever the name of his goofy little shop is, Spotless Goods or something, which is most certainly not consisting of spotless goods.
I thought I locked that door.
I just got a login bonus for logging in. Hence the name login bonus. Telling me that I got a free crate.
Greetings, my good friend. Goodbye, my friend.
No.
Pakruti welcomes you. Are you interested in excitement and valuable rewards? This one can help.
Stealing out the
Select
cards.
your rewards, my friend.
I got a major Gold Coast experience scroll.
This
I got
should
an
please you.
upriver striped sash kilt. I got some potions. And some
Pakruti
more
can see a lucky
potions.
aura around you today. He is sure you will get something good, and all you need is a crate. You can purchase one from this store.
No, I
and
will
then
never
we can
purchase a
begin.
fucking crate.
Until
Shut
next
up.
time.
Shut up. I will never purchase your stupid crates. Never. I will not purchase them on a boat. I will not purchase them with a goat. What I will do is take a look at my new thing that I just got. Be the best dressed lizard in the Zanmere. Rock the Zanmere. Rock, no. In this striped reed fiber kilt with over and under shoulder sashes. Alternating panels of mud, brown, and sandbar will say, "Do you wallow? So do I," to every Argonian you meet. It's pretty cool, actually. Especially if I dyed it up. It looks legitimately Argonian. But I'll stick with my armor for now. Alright, we're going to talk to Silverclaw because he has details on acquiring an invitation to this wedding that we're going to crash. Yes, that's what we've come to. We're crashing weddings now. That is what we have come to in our adventuring career. Wedding crasher. Let's talk to him. I had to just dodge a little bit first, because this is a dodgy situation.
Oh, hello. Zira sent word I should expect you.
Silverclaw, what's wrong?
Every important merchant in Abba's Landing received a wedding invitation. Every single one. But not Silverclaw.
Yeah, it's because you're not an important merchant. Damn it, I figured out what's wrong with my mic stand, and what's wrong with it is it's actually broken. So, probably gonna have to get a new one at some point. But this is the sort of thing I'll put off forever and ever. Months from now, I'll still be complaining about this mic stand. I'll probably complain about it every single stream and won't replace it for a super long time. So that's a fun new thing we can look forward to. Which merchants exactly?
Lord Walavir, for one. That paranoid cheat lounges about the market as though he owns every tile on the walls. Or that lush Lady Valina. She won't even attend. Just use it as an excuse to buy another dress from Perseus Locke. She's sweet on him, you know.
Nox says, wouldn't that make Silverclaw happy? He doesn't have to bother with a wedding gift and will have exclusive opportunity to make sales during the wedding. It's a good point, Nox. It's a good point. I need an invitation. Who should I steal it from?
I dislike them equally. Lord Wallavier would keep it in his pocket. Were you subtle enough, you could take it from him. Lady Balina would certainly leave it upon her bedroom dresser. Slip past her mentioned servants and house guards to retrieve it.
Alright, I'll get it.
Good, good. When you do, meet me at your thieves' den. I may have experience in duplicating official documents. For my records, you see.
Mm-hmm.
How can you expect a decent forgery? I can barely read your writing.
That is intentional. I write defensively. It keeps prying eyes from deciphering my ledger.
Is that right?
I do not often rejoice in the troubles of others. But those two... they are barnacles on a hawker's bowlocks, as the sailors say. Such an expressive profession.
Ah, yes. Typical sailor speech, the old barnacles on a hawker's bowlocks. Heard it many a time in my adventures at sea. I've never had any adventures at sea. I've never been at sea. Crossed the Atlantic Ocean a couple of times, but it was in a plane. And that doesn't count.
I'll meet you at the den. Or not. I don't think I'll risk my life on Zira's behalf.
Silverclaw can forge a wedding invitation if I can steal an original. I should pickpocket Lord Wallavier in the Arbaz Landing markets, or steal Lady Balina's invitation from a nearby mansion. At sea, no. Vitamin C? Yes. What? 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 Alright, we're gonna go find this guy and we're gonna pick his pocket. Alright, where is he? There he is, Lord Wallavier. Damn it. Now he's over there by a guard. What the fuck is this? You have a new reward that's waiting to be claimed. Oh, here we go. The time limit is up and I got myself a crown repair kit.
That doesn't belong to you.
Well, I got it. But now I have a bounty.
Again? I can't believe it. The blessing of strong drink.
Lord Wallavier, you and guest are cordially invited to attend the union between Lord Kosh of Abaz Landing and Magnifica Falora al Danobia, Jewel of Tanith, at Hubalajad Palace. Appropriate attire is required. Entertainment and food will be provided well into the evening until vows are exchanged within the palace. Each attendee is expected to bring a gift. Muazel, personal assistant to Lord Kosh. Alright. Back to the thief's den. Try not to get caught by any guards. There's a guard right there! There's guards. There's a bear. There's a gourd. I don't think I went the right way here. No! Why would I do that?
What do you want?
Oh my god. I jumped right into the guard's fucking radius. Somehow they didn't notice me. Now I don't know how to get past them though, because I can't just invis through their shit. I don't like this. I don't like what's happening right now. There's no way this is gonna end well. He's got another thief in the same situation. Alright, I'll hide here and wait for the guard to go past.
I need to buy food.
Help out a poor soul.
I'm not doing anything for you, shit churro. You can make a pact to both run, and only one of you would be caught. That's true. But what if I was the one? What you do is you make that pact, then you act like you're starting, but you stop real quick and you let them go first so that they run ahead of you. And if they're slightly ahead of you, then they're the one that's going to get caught. Talk to Silverclaw. What up, Snag? I remember reading that about Karuna being missing.
Come, do your trading here.
Oh, everybody's here.
Velsa, for the third time, I hear your concerns. And ignore them at your peril.
Well, I'm in. A wedding at Hubalajad Palace? Just imagine the spread.
Big day for the guild, don't you think? It feels good to beat Nicholas at his own game. Yes, we haven't done it yet. Call me an optimist.
Who doesn't love a wedding? Yes, nobles forced into political arrangements to secure alliances and land rights. But aside from that...
I have to give her credit. Of all Zira's bad ideas, her plan to crash the wedding is the most spectacular.
Most spectacular bad idea.
I've never seen Silverclaw this happy, and we do have need of a good forger. If he helps us get Nicholas in hand, I'll make him an honorary member.
Okay, Silverclaw, what are we doing, bud?
Did you get the invitation? Whose did you acquire? No, don't tell me. I want to see it with my own eyes.
I have the invitation. Here, take it.
Let me see here. And guest! Oh, this is good! The invitation allows for a single companion! Once you select your guest, you should visit the Diamond Thimble. If you aren't clothed in one of Perseus Locke's outfits, you'll stand out like a sore claw.
I have to dress up.
You don't have to dress up. You get to dress up. But your companion will need to acquire an outfit as well, so go on. I'll be over here. The invitation will be ready in no time at all.
The wedding invitation allows one guest. I should choose a date to support me inside Hubalajad Palace. Any of my compatriots in the Thieves Guild should do. Interesting.
I'm not entirely proud of my accomplished penmanship, but it was necessary to protect my business in Abba's Landing.
I'm not gonna pick him.
Have you decided who to bring to the wedding?
Not yet.
Yes? Why are you looking at me like that?
Have I mentioned how much I enjoy a good wedding? Even a bad one can be fun.
Well, you're not going.
So, who are you going to bring with you to the palace? I hope you say Velsa. I'd love to see her bedecked in finery.
I wouldn't bring Velsa to the wedding with someone else's invitation. Zero probably won't say yes.
Have you decided who to bring to the wedding?
Actually, do you want to be my date?
I'm flattered you asked, but I'll have my own task for the evening. I'll explain at the Diamond Thimble. For a moment, I thought you were asking something more.
Oh shit! Here we go. Hitting on the Guildmaster. If I bring Quen, I'll never hear the end of it from Saito. I know, right? I was.
Oh. Take it from me. It's best not to fall for your Guildmaster.
You fell for Nicholas.
Years ago. But I realized it was a weakness he could exploit. Didn't care to be manipulated. If I survive to my 35th year, I'll retire on a pile of ill-gotten coin and meet someone who fits me. Find some remote place where I can just live.
Oh, your 35th year, that ancient of times. Who could ever grow so old? And until then?
Until then, I have a guild to run. Go. Pick your date. I'll meet you at the Diamond Thimble.
Alright. Well, it's not going to be Silverclaw or Velsa. It's between Walk Softly and Quen. I can't take Quen because if I do, Saito will hear about it. And that'll be it. It'll be nothing but Josiah takes Quen to the wedding from then on. So it makes the most sense for my character to bring Walk Softly because he's an Argonian. So it looks like it's you, buddy. Mirror Man.
Have I mentioned how much I enjoy a good wedding? Even a bad one can be fun.
You want to be my date to the wedding?
Perhaps. Why do you ask?
You're important to me, Walk Softly.
I am many things to many people. How do you know I'm not catering myself to your expectations to ensure you think me important? Is it because you want me to be, or because I encouraged you to believe it? But I'm probably joking about all that.
I think you'll be fun to have around at a wedding. Come on.
Of course I am. Dancing, drinking, tossing bottles at those who don't do enough of either. Magnifica Flora may frown on that local tradition. I'll try to read the crowd.
Goodbye. Alright, well, I should head to the Diamond Thimble in Abba's Landing to find an appropriate outfit for the wedding. God damn it. You know, when I signed up for this Thieves Guild storyline, I did not think I was signing up to go fucking get an outfit to wear to a wedding. I feel like I've been bait and switched. I've only got 10 coins left on my bounty. Fuck it. I'm not spending the 10 coins. It'll wear off in a second. Next we'll be picking out the gift. Ah, yes. The gift. I need to go to the, Stable Master, too. And then Stylistic Makeover. Oh, God. Then the mani-pedi. Then you have to prepare a 250-word speech for the wedding toast. I think my bounty is gone. I'm gonna go over here to the horse guy and get some more training from my guar. Don't mind me, I'm just jumping on you.
I watched the horses more.
Yay. Riding skills increased from 2 to 3. That way you'll have a less quarrelsome riding experience, says Nox. Quarrelsome. Oh, my Gora is so fast now. I feel like the Flash. Everything's just whipping past me at a speed incomprehensible to human senses. Moving so fast the textures don't even have time to load in. That's how fast I am. Seriously, textures. What are you doing?
Well?
Okay. Incomprehensible. I don't have to tell you who said that. You know.
A pleasure, Lady Belina. I always enjoy dressing you up.
Then you should come by my mansion later to collect your payment. Have I mentioned my husband is away?
3 times, in fact. My assistant will bring you the bill.
Dude, I think she was hitting on you, Perseus. I don't know, it was very subtle, so hard to tell. Extremely subtle, but I think maybe. What is this fucking obnoxious little thing flying around? I tried to kill your pet, sir. I tried to kill your pet.
Ah, my unlikely savior returns. Zira sent word of your stylistic needs.
She said I had to choose an outfit. How does this work?
Well, any of the selections you see here should fit. I have an eye for these things. Please note, the outfit shall be on loan. I humbly ask you return it with the exact same number of holes as when it left my establishment.
What do you suggest?
Oh, that's like asking a parent to pick their favorite child. Each is special in its own way. Delicate fabrics and exhilarating patterns breathe life into whoever dons them. I don't mean to oversell it, but you shall feel born anew.
Thanks for the advice.
Oh, go with what speaks to you. The first choice is always the best one.
Are you safe here? Isn't the Iron Wheel after you?
Not after the Merchant Lords caught wind. It's good to be the preeminent tailor of Abba's Landing. Chief Inspector Ron Beek himself sent a personal apology. Something about excess zeal on the part of his underling.
Nice. Before we left for Al Denobia Tomb, Zira said you'd been inside. Did you ever walk Maluk's path?
Oh, that horrid place of darkness. Magnifica Flora tried to lead me through, but I panicked and fled. It was sheer luck that I didn't fall to my death. And if she hadn't given me that trinket, we wouldn't be speaking today.
Was it an amulet?
Yes. It had a crystal holding a small amount of her blood. I mentioned it to your old guildmaster when he asked about the particulars of Aldenobia tomb. It's strange. I seem to have misplaced it. I haven't seen it in months. Why do you ask?
Because my old guildmaster stole it from you. Goodbye. Alright, I have to choose an outfit. I can choose that one. I can choose that one. That doesn't seem like what they would want me to wear to their wedding. I can choose that one. I can choose that one. I guess that's all of them. Well, we gotta go with this one. The desert power one. I don't think my character would be caught dead in a dress like this. An outfit available to wear at the wedding.
Remarkable. As though the outfit chose you.
Hard to miss you in that.
Yeah, she looks like a perfectly legitimate wedding guest. Hi, I'm here for the wedding with my sword. Yeah. Ready for the wedding.
Do avoid staining your outfit. I recommend keeping to white wine.
My. You don't exactly clean up, but you look absolutely roguish. I'll need my own outfit for the wedding. Something with a covered face.
What do you mean? Did Silverclaw forge you an invitation as well?
Not exactly. If Nicholas is working with Kosh, he may have given my description to the guards. I'll need your help to get inside. When you gain entrance to the palace, distract whoever watches the gates from within. I'll do the rest.
I see. Nox says, why do you have that sword? Because it's a sworded event? Oh, Nox. I can do that.
Good. Here's the wedding invitation, straight from the desk of Silverclaw. After you meet your date at Hubalajad Palace, present this to the gateman. I'll watch for your distraction.
I should present my forged wedding invitation to the gatekeeper at Hubalajad Palace in Abaz Landing.
Years ago, I stole a handkerchief from this place. When I mentioned it to Perseus Loke, he said, it was better suited to the street urchin you once were. Still not sure if that's a compliment.
Do avoid staining your...
Alright. Alright. Here we go. Ready for wedding. Completely normal wedding guest. Go to the gatekeeper at the palace. Guess they don't care that I have this big sword.
Thought you could outclass my outfit. Well, you came close.
Oh, his outfit looks pretty cool.
I can smell the food from here. If they have a pie tent, I may abandon you. Fair warning.
About your outfit.
I await the many compliments about the fine styling.
It looks good on you.
Just good? Not resplendent, striking, or even unforgettable? Must be losing my touch.
We should get moving. Alright, here we go. What up, Muazel? I got the invitation. I look completely appropriate for the wedding.
Look at you. Such impeccable fashion belongs on the other side of this gate. Though I am a fool to request it, might I have your invitation?
There you are.
Yes. Everything in order as expected. Refreshments shall be served until the wedding begins. And might I compliment your impeccable timing? We were just about to lock the gates.
Why are you locking the gates?
Don't want any riffraff finding their way inside. A wise suggestion of Chief Inspector Ronbeek. He's to officiate the ceremony, did you know? But of course you did. Please, come in. Tonight your safety is guaranteed by the Iron Wheel and House Guards alike.
Great. So great. I should enter Hubalajad Palace at Abaz Landing to attend the wedding, where I will be locked inside with guards and the Iron Wheel. So that's gonna... Why the fuck is Walk Softly way back there? Come on, bro. From this walled palace on the hill, the descendants of Prince Hubalajad ruled Abaz Landing for many generations. Got my perfectly legitimate outfit. No! Shit. I meant to click on him. More loading screens now. Why, I ask? Why would I do this?
Thought you could outclass my outfit.
Guess they didn't lock those gates just yet. Walk softly. Quit standing in the door like a weirdo.
I wonder what they're serving for dinner.
We need to get Zira inside. Any ideas?
I could tie silk handkerchiefs together and fashion a rope, but I only brought 12. Not enough for walls this high. Perhaps you can outwit the doorman. Failing that, cause a distraction to draw him from his post.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna outwit the doorman.
I wonder what they're serving for dinner.
I'm in Hubalajad Palace in Abaz Landing. If we can cause trouble in a discreet way, hashtag discreet trouble, the doorman may leave his post. At that point, we could get Zira into... No, it's time to Nox Bluff! It's time to Nox Bluff!
Are you lost? Wedding's in the other direction.
I'm expecting someone to join me.
What do you mean? You were the last through the gate? As long as I'm standing here, no one else is getting in.
Nox Bluff! Fortunately, I have the persuade skill, so... You fool! It's Magnifica Felora. She's disguised as a servant. That is a Nox Bluff, too! It's like an outlandish fucking claim.
I'll need an explanation. And if I'm not satisfied, you can join Magnifica Felora on the other side of the gate.
One of her cousins plans to usurp her, but drink loosens his lips and he's prone to brag.
Huh. I heard rumors about Tanith intrigue, but having to do that on her own wedding day, I almost feel sorry for her. I need to check on one of the guests. Don't want to see anyone when I get back, if you follow my meeting.
She's bringing the best hay in all of Deerwood as a wedding gift. Yes.
Make it quick.
Off he goes.
I wonder what they're...
Good work. Come, we should speak somewhere private.
Zira's in disguise too. I'm not in much of a disguise. This is somewhere private? You literally moved fucking 5 steps away from the center of the door area. This is somewhere private? What the fuck?
Perfect timing. I can't exactly climb the palace walls in this outfit.
What's the plan?
Before the wedding, the groom should be presented to his guests. An old Tanith tradition. Wherever Kosh is, Nicholas won't be far behind. We'll need to keep an eye on him. Avoid drawing attention to ourselves.
Alright, where will Kosh greet his guests?
Everyone seems to be gathering closer to the palace. You lead the way. I'll watch for Nicholas.
I'm ready to go.
This is a nice change of scenery from the den.
So because I'm...
I wonder what they're serving.
Kubalajad Palace. This place is a bit of a fortress.
I guess I don't have to
Let's hurry.
worry
Let
about...
me get a good look at Kosh. See for myself what kind of spineless marionette would dance for Nicholas.
Do we have time to stop for food? No? It's all right, I can wait.
Dude, she's running really fast.
Everyone, I require your attention.
This is it. Stay close. Let's see if Nicholas makes an appearance.
It is an honor and privilege to introduce our host for the evening. May I present the impending husband of Magnifica Flora, Lord Kosh.
Welcome to my home. I must thank all of you for joining me on this momentous occasion.
That's Nicholas.
Please, eat and drink your fill. Soon, I shall speak to you not as a humble merchant, but as a noble of Tanith.
Nicholas is Kosh?
Well, he's better dressed than I remember.
Oh, Nicholas is Kosh. They're not working together. They're the same person.
I wonder what...
Let's go somewhere private. This is actually a little bit more private than the last time you said that.
Damn it. I should have put it together. Nicholas played us. He played everyone. There was never any Kosh to begin with.
Are you certain? How is that possible?
I don't know how Nicholas reinvented himself as a reclusive merchant lord, but he managed to do so. He could have been planning this for years. Bastard.
What should we do?
We need to stop the wedding. Actually, we need Flora to do so. I think this can still work. Let's split up, learn where she is and how we can reach her. I need to come up with a very convincing argument.
It was a load of poppycock? Oh, Nox. Alright, I'll meet you when I'm done.
After seeing Zira's outfit, I'm still the best dressed among us. There is too much space here. When the wedding guests leave, it will be as empty as the man who owns it.
Oh, I can have some poultry. Oh, I can't eat the poultry though. It's a crafting ingredient. I have 44 poultry in my craft bag. I want to eat something. What about this pie? Cantaloupe bread. Delicious. So, I'm in Hubalajad Palace in Abaz Landing. I should mingle with the guests to determine Magnifica Felora's whereabouts and find a way inside the palace. Mingle with guests.
Everyone forgets about the staff, yet they often have the most access to the palace grounds. Take those servers. I bet they have keys on them.
Right, I could pickpocket keys off the servers. What's up, Kosh? I guess I can't talk to you right now. But I'll probably be fighting you later, so... Can I just go in here? No. You.
There's gristle in the camel milk, she says. Of course there's gristle. Who wants milk you can't chew? No job is worth this. The resplendent Magnifica Felora shan't require your attendance. Bah.
Who wants milk you can't chew? She says. Who said that to you?
Magnifica Felora's handmaid. Everything about her smells like roses, if you get me. Fusses over the bride like a doting aunt. She says the milk is from Magnifica Felora, but I know she drinks it herself. Some wine mixed in could loosen her up and cover up my spittle.
Ew, she spit in the milk? How abominable! If you tell me where to find Magnifica Felora, I'll get you some wine.
She's not my patron. If you help me, I'll tell you whatever you want. The Somerset Hills 572 is subtle enough, but there's a group of fops who always hoard the bottles. Take one when they're distracted, or they're sure to cause a scene, which neither of us wants.
Okay, I can grab some wine to get the information from her. What's up, hireling guard? What's up, cat folks? Ooh, a hiding spot.
Another distraction.
Have you met my cousin, Magnifica Felora? Said not to embarrass her in this little backwater of a town. Very well, I told her. I'll keep my mouth shut by filling it with wine. Did I mention she's my cousin? I don't recall.
Do you know where I can find your cousin?
If you hope to talk her out of this folly, the ain't no I've tried. She's usually much better at fending off grasping cretins such as this Kosh fellow. Hello. Your outfit contains a bit of silver weave, just like mine.
It does.
Modesty is for the poor. If you were to continue my argument with my cousin, perhaps you could overwhelm her with reason. Say, what's your favorite drink? I can tell you prefer quality spirits, as I do.
A nice red wine.
I knew it. And what do you prefer to pair with it? I can tell we have similar thoughts there as well.
Mammoth cheese! Mammoth cheese! Nasty ass fish. Mammoth cheese, imported from Skyrim.
Yes. Perhaps you are the right person to speak with my cousin. I'd nearly convinced her this Kosh fellow is beneath her when she threw me out. She's preparing in his personal chambers, upper level of the palace. Ask the Iron Wheel if you get lost.
Dude, I think I just solved a fucking riddle accidentally. I think you're supposed to guess, you're supposed to figure out what his preferred wine and food are, and then if you tell him, he tells you the thing. And I think I just did it by pure fucking random chance. Because I hadn't actually found out anything about what his preferences were.
My cousin, Magnifica Flora? Did I mention she's preparing for the wedding in Kosh's chambers? I still say tying herself to some jumped-up merchant is a bad idea.
Actually, he's a jumped-up thief. Even worse.
There is too much space.
Speaking of mammoth cheese, I'm gonna have some mammoth cheese IRL. I'm feeling a mite peckish.
It's a shame about all those Fort Zarin refugees. Thank goodness you were at the docks, though.
You. Oh, I can't even talk to him. All I can do is pick his pocket to get the key. I can steal the Somerset Hills, though. This doesn't seem like it's going to be very hard. There's no one around. A bottle of white wine. According to the label, it's renowned for its overpowering subtlety. So I could take this. Completely inconspicuous. One of the guests is running through the fucking fountain with a big old sword.
Get me that bottle, and I'll tell you whatever you care to know about Magnifica Flora.
I brought you a bottle of Somerset Hills 572.
Wonderful. Magnifica Flora's handmaid shall soon have her own bowl of milk wine, entirely free of gristle.
Where can I find Magnifica Flora?
Master Kosh installed her in his own bedchamber. It's upstairs, you can't miss it. Don't let the iron wheels see you. They're all through the palace like beetles on honey cake.
Ew, beetles on... Why is that a phrase? Why are so many honey cakes getting beetles on them that becomes like a fucking figure of speech that people use? You all need to store your honey cakes better, apparently. Alright, I think there's nothing much else left to do here other than pick the pocket of the servant so I can get the key from him.
I've little time for talk.
Never thought I'd say this, but that's enough mingling. Let's find Zira.
Must be a hole in my pocket.
Oh well, I guess no big deal that I just lost the key to the fucking palace. I'm not gonna get executed for this or anything. I shouldn't go tell somebody or anything. No big deal. I'm sure they don't mind that the key to the palace is just fucking floating around somewhere now. I guess I'll continue just casually striding waiter. Fucking casually striding key to the palace loser. Well, I made it, Zira. I got the... Here comes another casual strider. What? Where are you even going, dude? What's he got on that plate? Is it those hot dogs? He's carrying a plate of hot dogs. And no, they weren't even sausages. They were fucking straight up hot dogs. Those were some fucking Oscar Mayer wieners. Alright, I got some mammoth cheese, IRL. Asterisk may or may not actually be from mammoths. I've got cheddar cubes.
The palace is crawling with Iron Wheel. Lead the way. We'll follow from the shadows.
Get it firsthand or from a reputable dairy vendor. There's been a theme of tainted milk lately. I don't think I got it from a reputable dairy vendor. I'm in Hubalajad Palace, in Abba's Landing. I should sneak to Magnifica Felora's room. That doesn't sound that difficult. Where's all the guards? There's like no guards. There's a lot of dudes with brooms though. Insert cheesesnake.ping. A lot of dudes with brooms, but no fucking guards. Cautious bedchamber, here we go. I made it.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
Magnifica Felora, we came to warn you. Kosh is not the man he seems.
He's a merchant lord of Abba's Landing. That's one step above the scum they scrape from ship hulls. Is there any other grand revelation before I call the guards?
Advice is free. Good advice is worth its weight in, say, your dowry. You'll want to hear what we have to say.
And I guess what they mean by we is me. Here we go, Nox Bluff. No, I don't have to Nox Bluff her. I can tell her the truth. I mean, I'm gonna look around at her stuff a little bit first, though. I'm just looking. And she's got some junk in her room for being so... Or I guess it's Kosh's room, but either way. For being so rich. Alright, here we go.
People say this is not how I imagined my wedding to be. They tell amusing stories of what went wrong, trying to outdo each other's tales. Calling the guards on wedding crashers isn't one I've heard. Why shouldn't it be the story I tell?
Kosh is an alias. You're about to marry the man who stole your dowry.
The Thieves Guild stole my dowry. In doing so, they upset my standing in Tenneth. But far worse, they desecrated the remains of my ancestor Denobia. When they couldn't remove the jeweled crown from her head, they separated it from her body.
That's why the head was missing from that skeleton. Your future husband did that. He framed the Thieves Guild. Well, I mean, he was the head of the Thieves Guild at the time. So, actually, yes, the Thieves Guild did do it because he was the Thieves Guild, but whatever. Let's Let's not split hairs here.
The merchant lords of Abaz Landing are exceptionally crooked. They buy from pirates who raid Teneth Waters and bandits who raid Teneth Roads. But plundering ancestral tombs? That is too far, even for them.
He used your dowry to become a merchant lord. Before that, he led the Thieves Guild.
Kosh, head of the Thieves Guild? You say he betrayed his own people to steal a dowry for some mad plot to marry a noble of Teneth? If you are bards sent by my cousin, your imaginations are sorely lacking. Why not say Kosh rode a dragon?
He's not Kosh. His name is Nicholas, and we can prove he was behind the tomb robbery. We can?
With what time? My escort arrives soon to begin the wedding. I have accepted my fate, as you must accept yours. Unless you can produce the skull of Denobia herself, you can tell your fanciful stories to the Iron Wheel.
Uh-oh. This didn't go well. Quick, time for an emergency Nox bluff. I am Denobia, back from the grave. Yes, it is me, your ancestor.
I have indulged this madness for long enough.
Magnifica Flora, are you almost ready? The guests are assembling within the palace. Magnifica Flora is indisposed. She'll be ready in just a moment.
Do you intend to keep me here? Look around. There's nowhere to go.
Does anyone else feel a draft in this windowless enclosed room? Must be a hidden passage.
Where's the hidden passage, lady?
There is nowhere to go. Surrender peacefully, and I will have Chief Inspector Runbeak treat you with mercy. Or not. I have a wedding to attend.
Fine, marry a fucking jumped up thief who stole your own dowry and then gave it back to you to get you to marry him. That's fine. You do that. Why do I care? In this intense momentary situation where we have to act fast, I'm going to take a moment to journal a bit. I'm in Hubalajad Palace, in Abaz Landing. I should search for a hidden way out of Magnifica Flora's room. You got any ideas, Walk Softly?
Nicholas always had an escape plan. There must be another way out of this room.
You got any ideas, Zira? No. I guess I'll just start randomly fucking with candles then. Oh, that's a cool painting. That's probably a place somewhere in the game world. I wonder where it is. I'm just gonna randomly fuck with candles and books. It's a riddle. That's what this book is for. Of all my reasons, spring is my first and favorite of seasons. To see the blue water shine in the sun, or the green trees inviting a climb, oh what fun. Wow, that's a really shitty poem. The air is cool and I am without thought, as I sleep on the rocks which aren't yet too hot. And I wake to see endless fields of green grass, not faded pastures or a leaf-covered mass. Dude, these people, this is terrible. This is why spring is my first and favorite of seasons. Summer, fall, and winter all have lesser reasons. So you go spring, summer, fall, winter, right? So this one might be spring because it's got the water and everything. Spring. That looks like fall. That's clearly winter. Oh. Is that summer or spring? Hold on. Spring. What was the order? Spring, summer, fall, winter. I'm gonna try this being summer. This being fall. And this being winter.
Did that cabinet just click?
I think I did it.
Well, well. A portion of the dowry Nicholas decided not... And this must be Denobia's crown. Nicholas. You've doomed yourself.
Oh, she's like, if you had Denobia's crown, I'd believe you. We can just walk right back through the cabinet now. And be like, here it is. I'm just eating a cheddar cube. I don't know how they got this cheddar into all these cubes. Seems pretty magical.
I wonder what they're...
Those are cool looking swords, but they're probably worth absolutely nothing. Read it. Didn't read it, but don't want to. Read it.
I knew Nicholas kept trophies from his heists. I used to smooth it over with the guild. One of his eccentricities, I'd say. Becoming Kosh hasn't altered his compulsion. He desecrated Denobia's remains, cut off her head. Now, we return the favor.
What do you mean? You want me to cut off his head? Because that's really in my wheelhouse.
I'll show Felora what Nicholas really is. She wants Denobia's crown as proof. I'll give it to her, along with her ancestor's skull. Once I have her attention, she'll listen.
Do what you need to do.
Find your way to the wedding crowd. Once Nicholas is revealed as a fraud, escort your date from the palace. I'll see you at the den soon enough. You're in charge until my return.
Oh no. Don't say that. As soon as you say you're in charge until my return, that means you're never gonna return.
Magnifica Felora, there's something you need to see.
Zira is doing her part. We must still do ours. Come, let's go to the wedding.
Well, it's the last time we ever see Zira. Oh, look at this massive snake here in the corner. It's impaled on spikes. Still, though, pretty fucking cool. I would have this. I would have this in my apartment. A massive fucking impaled snake just chilling in the corner. I would have that. I don't do I need to be sneaky right now, or we just live in the dream? I'm just gonna check these bookshelves real quick. I already have almost all these books in my thing. Terra Reynos there. Don't mind me. Oh, I am trespassing, so I do need to be sneaky. Don't actually know where I'm going. I think I figured it out.
This doesn't feel right. Where is Zira?
Today, Lord Kosh of Abba's Landing joins with Magnifica Felora, the Jewel of Tanith. It is my honor, as a duly appointed officer of the Iron Wheel, to officiate their union.
Stop! There is no honor
What
in
is
this union.
Guards!
Zira? You're alive? That is... What is the meaning of this?
More importantly, why do you have the desecrated remains of my ancestor?
The Iron Wheel is behind us. If we're going to leave, we should do it now.
There must be some mistake.
Chief Inspector Ronbeek, take everyone into custody. I want this mess sorted.
It's too late for Zira. Let's go. It's what you wanted.
Iron Wheel! Secure all exits! None shall leave the palace grounds! Question everyone here! Be thorough!
Flora, my darling, I've been framed. I implore you to reconsider.
Give it a rest, Nicholas. Whining doesn't suit you.
Quiet, thief! You'll have enough time to bicker from inside your cell. Take them away!
Y'all don't know where I am. Right, so they just arrested Zira. Alright, well these motherfuckers are about to have a bad day. Critical Rush increased to rank 2. Yeah, I got my Blade of Woe back. It's not just Angry Hand of Woe. It's too bad none of those people are killable. They're all green name. I'd start blasting on fuck Kosh right now with my bow. But
We must hurry. We are no good to Zira if we share her cell.
well, we could keep her entertained if we were her celly. Alright, this is the part where I'm supposed to sneak past all these guys, right? Yeah, well, that's not how it's actually going to go down. Iron Wheel Cryomancer. Alright, I'm having problems. I'm fucking frozen. I can't move. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a bad place. I'm getting killed by this archer because I can't move anywhere. This isn't good. I am literally stuck. What do I do? I'm literally stuck. Oh, I got out by switching to first person mode. Yay. Okay. Fuck these Iron Wheel motherfuckers. Now, the hunted has become the hunter. The Hunt Master. Whoa, who the fuck just... Okay, okay, somebody's an asshole. I am the hunt master. Now, how do I actually get out of here? It says it's this way, but then... Oh, you know what you get, sir. Ma'am, I guess. My Blade of Woe went back to being Angry Hand of Woe. No longer trespassing. Escort your date out of Hubalajad Palace.
I wonder what they're serving for dinner.
Oh, now he's back to wondering about dinner. A lot of iron wheel around. Alright, well... honestly, I don't like these guys, so... Too little, too late on that one, pal. Too little, too late. I am the executioner. I am the one who knocks. By the way, thanks for all your help in these battles, Walk Softly. By the way. Thanks for being such a great date, Walk Softly. I like how this Cryomancer does not notice this giant battle happening right here. Trying to Nox bluff the guards as you kill them. They're respawning really quickly. Oh, it's the pre-wedding archery contest. As there typically is such a thing, yes. Alright, good move. It was a good move, I'm not gonna lie. Here. Let me drink this ginseng sling and get some stamina recovery. Also, I'm glad none of these guards are noticing all the tons of dead guard bodies that I'm leaving around everywhere. Guy just kind of stood there doing nothing. Alright, I think I've taken my toll of them. I can leave now.
Let's split up. I'll meet you at the den. The others need to hear what happened.
Okay. Just a pre-wedding archery contest. Where only one of the contestants has a bow. Jeez. The fuck is happening out here? Well, I don't have a bounty or anything, so I don't have to worry about being sneaky. Also, I don't really think I need to be wearing... Oh, I'm not even equipped with a... I need to repair my shit. I'm not even equipped with a costume, technically. It's just an effect of being on the quest, I guess. I don't know where I'm going, though. See, my bow skill is still way behind my two-hander skill. It's a 35. Bow's only a 31. So I'm trying to use the bow as much as I can now, so I can bring it up, you know, so that the two... I like keeping the two pretty much even. Getting some lagginess here. Zira's plan worked, but she was captured by the Iron Wheel. I should return to the Thieves' Den as soon as I can, where I am basically running this shit. Well, it's time that everybody pays their dues, if you know what I mean. Like, what dues? New rule that Zira definitely made, not me. I'm just enforcing it. All dues payable directly to me, since I'm the one that's in charge right now. Gotta max out that bonus, says Nox. That's right. What's up, Snag? Oh, I think we found a new theory on the Lady in the Cistern. I don't think we've seen Walk Softly's theory before. Those who live in the alleys of Abaz Landing are often without food, but it is rare to hear of any who suffer from lack of water. Have you never asked yourself why the lowliest are graced with such plenty? The statue must be Zegi, the Madonna of Tears. Though her father Zet forsakes this land, preventing most food from growing here, the water goddess takes pity on the lost souls who call Abaz Landing their home. The statue recognizes the sacrifices she makes to sustain us, hidden from the gaze of her disapproving father. Walk softly. Interesting.
I'm one of the Gurgises.
Wait, I know this guy always says the same thing.
I haven't seen too many of the old...
Nothing is lost.
I don't have anything to sell or launder it to the fence, so...
Do you like explosions? I just...
Common thieves only consider the horizontal. I heard about that, but I'm not worried.
Step right up and let me...
I heard.
All these people still say the same thing as before.
I blame those... Interesting choice of words.
Yeah.
That could have gone better.
The Iron Wheel has Zira. Aren't we going to do something?
Not until we know where they have her. But we will, I promise you that. I'm so sorry to hear of what happened. I will give what aid I can, I promise you.
He promises.
Foolishness from the start. So stubborn. If she'd listened, she wouldn't be in this mess.
Yeah, just before she got captured, she instilled a 10% fencing and bounty tax. It's true. Elsa, thanks for always having something good to say. Where the fuck is Quen? I just heard her in that conversation, but it sounded like she was like really far away or something. Oh, Mershaz is dead. I haven't read this. Mershaz got caught by the Iron Wheel when we returned to Abaz Landing. He died quick, and I owe him. Anybody know if he had relatives? I'd like to pay him back for getting me out of there. Spent the last few weeks, months? Don't know how long it's been. Holed up in an old ruin with nothing but scorpions to eat. I'll check in now and again, but my mothers didn't raise me stupid. I'm out until this Iron Wheel situation is handled. GDS. What the fuck is GDS? Josiah the Snake?
These new recruits are all well and good, but...
Yeah, this is the spy guy. She's not gonna have anything else.
Rumor has it the guild...
Wait, what was that?
Rumor has it...
Oh, yeah. Said that before, too.
Have you read the latest
Hmm.
Indeed.
I didn't really update the... Oh, here's Quen hiding by this statue.
Zira is gone. Just gone.
That's right, and I'm running the show now. Walk softly.
I informed the others about the wedding. We shouldn't blame ourselves for what happened.
I don't.
Zira told us to leave. We all understand that.
Right. Does everyone know what happened at the wedding?
Yes, Zira's capture was an unfortunate turn of events. But Nicholas is the Iron Wheel's prisoner as well. A small reason to celebrate.
Right, so now we just break out Zero, right? What about Zero?
Magnifica Flora has her dowry, and Nicholas is behind bars. The Iron Wheel won't be here much longer. We'll have a chance at freeing Zira in the chaos of their departure, whenever that is. But that's more your call, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Zira said you were in charge until she returned to the den. That makes you the acting guildmaster.
Hold on. Before I turn this quest in, I'm going to use this experience scroll so that I get a big bonus.
Do you dance? I don't. At least not in public. I only have one tail, and I grew tired of people dancing upon it. Zira said you were in charge until she returned to the den. That makes you the acting guildmaster. Boss. Just so we're clear, an acting guildmaster has no real power. But it makes you sound important, so we may as well call you that. Also, you get the blame if anything goes wrong. You know how it is.
What can we do about Zero?
For now, nothing. Until we learn where they've taken her, there is little we can do. But we will learn. I'm certain of that.
We will learn. Achievement. Wedding Crashers. I got a costume. Merchant Lord's formal regalia. The Merchant Lords of Abba's Landing wear their most expensive finery to weddings, funerals, executions, and other public events attended by their peers. That's pretty fancy looking. Fancy outfit. Unidentified weapon. Oh, a greatsword. Might actually use this. Does more damage. Does freezing. Looks pretty cool too. Alright, I'll use it.
No charge to have a look.
Oh, and it gives me 1397 maximum health. My new sword. Well, now I have no guild quests. I wonder if that's it. I wonder if that's the end of the Thieves Guild quest line. If so, that's pretty lame.
As a merchant, the most I can lose is my business. But your guild has lost so much more than that. I am truly sorry.
Zira playing the hero again. I always told her she'd get herself caught or killed.
I won't lose any sleep over this.
Just so we're clear, an acting guildmaster, for now, nothing. Until...
So we can't do anything.
We accomplished what Zira wanted, but now she's at the mercy of the Iron Wheel. I don't know if it was worth it.
Acting Guildmaster. You are moving up. Don't think you'll get free privileges with the guild funds, though. Accounting, inventory.
While illicit genius sounds pretentious,
That Gurgis guy apparently wasn't anybody
Pride
bad.
is nothing more than a series of calculations and figures in a ledger. Understand the numbers, and the world is your goblet of golden wine. As soon as the guild is back to full strength, I can have us profitable in no time.
Quinn is a decent climber, but she's way too tall to get into... I wasn't a part of the guild for very long before...
I'm not half as good at alchemy as Velsa.
Most of these people don't have much to say about me being the acting guildmaster.
What do you think? Can I pull off an up...
Walk softly says we're safe down here, but I can't help it.
Oh, and Dari has a new mission, though.
Come any closer, and I will break you.
I'm the acting guildmaster. You can't talk to me that way.
Glad to see Zira has been keeping the guild on track.
She's
I'm
arrested.
still worried about the iron.
These people are not up to speed on the current developments. Okay, but there is another quest here, so maybe it's not over.
Had the feeling you'd stop by. Did you know Silver Claw was looking for you? Something urgent, he said.
What's up?
That oily fat cat tried to bribe me with a fine wine to keep an eye out for you. Of course I took his bribe. Why do you think we're talking? So to meet him in the den quick as you can.
Okay. Prison break! Yay! Maybe we do get to go break her out. Silverclaw found out the Iron Wheel is planning to ship Zira to Tanith. As acting guildmaster, I've called on the Thieves Guild to do something about it. I should speak with Silverclaw in the Thieves' Den. I haven't really called on anybody to do anything. I literally just found out about it. But, you know, whatever.
It helps me think. Now, where is the guildmaster? Or acting guildmaster? Or whatever you call it.
look who's here. Your long wait is over.
I am here. Ben's gone. Belsa's still here.
Silverclaw is fidgety as a... well, as a cat. On hot sand, with a knot tied in his tail. He's got some information and he's anxious to share it with you.
I wonder where Walk Softly is. Alright, let's do this prison break.
I have good news, my friend. Chief Inspector Runbeak and the Iron Wheel will soon depart Hughesbane. And the bad news, Zira will be sent to Tanith, where she will stand trial for raiding Aldenobia Tomb.
It's not good. Where's the Iron Wheel holding Zira?
Somewhere in Noshira Citadel. The Iron Wheel's preparations to depart causes much distraction. There is no better time to slip among their ranks. But I am not a part of your guild. You would know best what to do, of course.
What's up, son? How you doing? Good to see you. You have good news? It's a suppository? What? I'll put this information to good use.
We know where Zira is? Are we going to rescue her?
What do you mean, we? I'm retired.
Zira would do the same for any of us, even you, Velsa.
The least we can do is hear out our acting guildmaster. So, what is the plan?
Ah, I see. Now I have to talk to everybody. I have seen 1 or 2 episodes of Futurama a very long time ago. Oh, there's a message from Velsa over there. Let's see what that is. Ashes in the wind. Narani and I are doing well. She wants to talk to you. Come by our rooms here in the den. We had to vacate my place in the Allies, as there were too many Iron Wheel fetchers sniffing around for my taste. V. Should go see what Narani wants to talk about. So I got another quest here, that which was lost. Another note from Velsa. It seems Narani is in need of assistance. I should go and talk to Narani and see what she needs. I think I'll do that before I... Actually, no. I'll talk to everybody else here about the other thing first. Wasting your memes like pearls before swine. See, I get the pearls before swine reference. Because I've read the Bible. Quite a bit, actually. Alright, let's talk to Velsa.
I know that look. That's your tell Velsa to do something look. Why do none of you believe I'm retired? I could say it slowly. Retired. Did it stick this time?
We need to recover Zira from Noshir Citadel.
I only traveled to Aldenobia Tomb because I had history with the people who died there. But poking around the Iron Wheel's headquarters? Lunacy. I need a phenomenal reason to risk my life for Zira's.
I helped you bring Narani home. Help me do the same thing for Zira.
You did, and I am grateful. But rescuing Zira is a tall order. I'll do so on one condition. Promise to help Narani should she ever need it. I want her final years to be without the pain she suffered in the time that came before.
Oh, I'm sure she won't need help with anything after having just read that note. I promise. Now about Noshira Citadel.
I'm going to smash some stink apples at the front gate to draw the Iron Wheel there. The distraction will make it easier for you to get in elsewhere. What? You're temporary Zira. You think I ever let her tell me what to do?
That's good to know.
You should discuss the matter with your guild. It is not entirely my business. Although, I will stand over here and pretend it is. So exciting what you all do.
How did you learn the Iron Wheel plans to depart?
As with many things, the answer is food. Little grows in Hugh's Bane, so food must be imported. The Iron Wheel shipped in their own supplies, but the shipments have stopped. This means they plan to leave. No more food, no more Iron Wheel.
Maybe they've just resorted to cannibalism as a lifestyle. Have you thought about that, sir? Then how did you learn their plans for Zira?
Here, the answer is drinks. With the Iron Wheel supplies low, some grew restless. They may have discreetly attended local taverns, and I may have bought them many rounds to learn such things, for which I require no reimbursement, I assure you.
It's good, because you're not getting any. Will you come with us to rescue Zira? Oh no, my second monitor just went berserk. Something's wrong.
Regretfully, I am but a humble merchant, though I can provide information. The merchant lords cannot believe me to be in the glove of the guild.
What does that mean?
A saying. You know, like hand in hoof.
Hoof.
Wait, that isn't right. Look, the merchant lords used to fear the Thieves Guild. If I am seen to be a part of you, they may take more away from me than a warehouse.
Hand in hoof. The utopian world that is to come. Where all of the bovines and the humanines will live in harmony. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch over to my second monitor real fast. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to fix this, whatever is going on here that's preventing me from seeing the things that I need to see. Come on, Twitch. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. It's kind of failing me now, in case you guys are wondering. Then my pop-out chat has gone completely blank. Oh, it's fixed. It's fixed. Hold on, make sure. Alright, good. Exclamation point test. Successful. We are back in business, folks. Alright, Quen.
I know it won't be easy to recover Zira, but I'm ready for this. Just say the word.
What do you know about No Shiro? I mean, I've already been up in and all through that fucking place, so I don't know why I'm asking questions.
Lots of crumbling walls. I can scout the best approach, see if the Iron Wheel leaves anything less defended. They won't notice me. No one ever looks up.
Alright, then scout No Shiro Citadel. Look for the best way in.
Let me see your map. This place, just outside Noshira Citadel? I'll meet you there when I've found a way inside. See you there, partner?
I mean, I already kind of know how to get inside. I've gotten inside before. My fucking broken... My broken mic stand is making me sad. See you there.
I know it won't be easy to recover Zira, but I'm ready for this. Just say the word.
Alright, walk softly. My date?
If we're going to Noshira Citadel, I can help. The Iron Wheel can always spot imposters. It's not the uniform, it's the mannerisms and protocol they follow. It's all part of their training.
You missed me having to get a special outfit for a wedding and choose a date for a wedding, son. I chose this guy as my date. It was a little bit less romantic than one might hope, though. What with all the stealing and killing. What do you mean?
They cycle their soldiers between locations every few months. Keeps them from forming attachments with the locals. They see new faces all the time, so they're trained to spot certain mannerisms. Ones I've learned to spot as well. And impersonate.
You can impersonate an Iron Wheel soldier?
I just need a uniform. They change those too. Small details here and there. We need one that can accommodate my tail. Oh, and bring the journal we used in Aldenovia Tomb. I have an idea, but until we know our entry point, I don't want to share.
Alright, look, I've seen shitloads of Iron Wheel people, and none of them have been Argonians. I would think that that would stick out. They'd be like, hey, we don't have any Argonians in our organization. This guy's in our organization and he's an Argonian. Nobody knows who he is. Seems perfectly legit. This is like Nox Bluff equivalent of Nox Disguise. It's Nox Disguise. I'll bring the journal. We'll find you an Iron Wheel uniform when we get there.
I've never stolen a guildmaster before.
Evidence of Nicholas's treachery.
You should discuss the matter with your guild. It is not entirely my business. Although, I will stand over here and pretend it is. So exciting what you all do.
Okay. We're ready to do this. I should bring the evidence of Nicholas's treachery with me. It's in the thieves' den. I should meet Quen outside of No Shira Citadel. And I will... But... Collected packet of evidence clearly outlining Nicholas's role in the dowry heist. But before I go to No Shira Citadel, I'm going to do this quest where I go talk to Narani. You know what else I could do? I'm right now getting credit for 7 items of nice silence, so I could actually replace 2 pieces of this set with pieces of this set.
Just don't get...
And I've got a shitload in the bank here. This helmet. And this jack. Adds 666 maximum stamina. So I could take these things. I could put them on. Now I've got 3-piece set bonus. And I could put this on. Now I've screwed up my ensemble. That's okay. Ooh, reduces damage from environmental traps by 40%. That's actually pretty cool. Plus, I still have my 5-piece bonus for Night Silence. I need to go to... Who the fuck are you?
Zira's a miracle worker, bringing the guild back from the brink of death. I suppose I can stick around for one more big score. And maybe for one more after that. It's not like I have anywhere else I need to be.
What did you do before you joined the Thieves Guild?
I was a bounty hunter back in Shornhelm before I embraced this life. I suppose tales of my past have been spread around the guild like jam on a biscuit. Thieves and cut purses are worse than old wives when it comes to gossip.
How did a former bounty hunter earn the trust of the guild?
I originally came to Abaz Landing to collect a bounty on Walk Softly, but he offered me an alternative that actually made sense. I brought my talents to the guild and they welcomed me. Just like you, I earn their trust every day.
It's a rather severe career change.
You'd be surprised. When it comes to law and order, the line between bounty hunter and outlaw is thin as a wisp of hair, and just as fragile. After years of serving the public good with nothing to show for it, I learned that crime actually does pay.
It does. It really does. Alright, nice to meet you. There's always like new random fucking new people showing up in the Thieves Guild that you've never seen before. Random new people. Alright, what I need to do... Can I... Can I take my chest piece? Oh, all I can do is preview from here. I can't actually change it. I have to go to an outfit station to actually change my shit.
Have mercy.
Nox disguise for real, though. It's a me, your Argonian compatriot. You know, I've always been part of the group. Mammoth cheese. I think this cheese tastes a lot better now that I'm pretending it's mammoth cheese. It's a me, Muyo. I'm just imagining that it's mammoth cheese as I eat it, and like, that makes it taste better. I have a very powerful imagination. Alright. I want to go to an outfit. An outfittery. There's one in Sharper's Alley. A lot of nonsense going on right there. American mammoth cheese. Yeah. The well-known American mammoths. Clothing station, desk, outfit station. So if I go here... No! Why did that happen? Undo changes. No, that's not my saved set. I think this is my saved set. That's what this would look like if I put it in my colors, which is fine. But I'm gonna change it back to wait. That's not right. No. Yeah, this is my thing right here. $250 gold? I can afford it. I'm now a novice outfitter, apparently. Outfit 1 has been updated. And now I've got the 4-piece set bonus from this set and the 5-piece set bonus from this set, which is pretty great. And the 3-piece bonus from Sithis. Wow. Seems like that's more pieces than actually exist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This counts as 2 because it's a two-handed weapon. 11, 12. 5 plus 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, I guess that's all correct. No, I didn't get to keep the wedding outfit because it was never an actual item that was equipped on me. It was just an effect that was put on me as part of the, Oh. It was just an effect that was put on me as part of the quest. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is go talk to what's-her-name, who is apparently up this way. Is it saying she's in the Thieves' Den? It seems to be saying she's in the Thieves' Den. I don't remember seeing her in there. Oh well, let's go back in, I guess. Let me have another piece of mammoth cheese. I can taste the mammothiness. Now it says it's also through a door. Oh, through the door into the Thieves Guild. Now it says she's over that way. Why would she be here, though? That doesn't make sense. The fuck is this guy?
Yes, yes, I hid from the Iron Wheel. Everyone in a position of power did exactly the same thing. But I'm back now, aren't I? I'm an expert in the subtle application of alchemy. My contributions work best when no one knows I've provided them.
What's your role in the guild?
Depends who you ask. Since Velsa retired, I've been the guild's alchemist. Oh, I guess you could say I took a break after the Iron Wheel began their persecution, but I returned as soon as Zira gave the word.
Alchemy's a broad subject. What's your specialty?
Poisons and toxins for the most part. I also dabble in mind-altering substances. I do so enjoy having my mind altered. It's all a matter of subtlety. A pinch of this or a splash of that can solve most problems I've found, and with less bother.
Alright, we've got the guild stoner here. What do you think we should do about the Iron Wheel?
Interfering foreign bastards! They have no business in Abar's Landing. If I had my way, I'd slip a vial of poison into the Chief Inspector's tea and be done with the matter. Zira says that's not the way we do things. More's the pity.
What took you so long to make it back here?
I was so discouraged when I heard what happened to Nicholas and the others that I spent a good deal of time pleasantly inebriated. We all handle grief in our own ways, after all. As soon as Zira contacted me, I packed my kit and hurried back.
Goodbye. Yeah, new random people just keep showing up at the guild. And here's Narahi. And Velsa.
I see you found my latest note. Thank you for responding so quickly. Go, speak with Narani. She specifically asked me to contact you after she received a letter from Faradon. It clearly upset her, but she refuses to say anything to me.
Hold on, let me just make sure nobody's lurking over here.
Oh, you are a pot of treacle tea on a dreary day, my friend. Thank you for coming. Faradon back at the inn sent this one news that has filled my heart with sorrow. Perhaps you can help this old woman again, if you have the time.
Tell me what troubles you.
This one has been trying to put her past in order, in addition to reaching out to Velsa. Thank the moon, she still loves me. I had Faradon inquire after my estranged son. Like Velsa, Tashmin departed from me in anger. Now I fear for his life.
Is Tashmin in some sort of trouble?
Faradon located Tashmin in Windhelm, a city
Fucking
in
Windhelm!
March. He sent
Of
word
course.
that bounty hunters have captured him, even though he can find no evidence that my son committed a crime. I'm afraid that the bounty hunters work for House Dreys.
It's always Windhelm. Can I read the letter?
Of course. This one should have handed it over when you arrived, but I left it in the other chamber. My son fell in with a bad crowd, drinking skooma like a fish drinks water, but he doesn't deserve a slave's fate. Please help him if you can.
I'll find him.
Narani, you should have told me. Of course I'll find your son.
Oh no, this one doesn't want to be left alone to worry about you and Tashmin. Please, stay here with me.
Of course. Our friend here is capable of finding Tashmin. Everything will be all right.
This one left the letter in the other chamber. Faradon explains things so much better than I ever could.
Where the fuck is the other chamber? You know there's a lot of chambers, right?
So that's what upset Narani. I didn't know she had a son, but there's so much we still have to catch up on. I hope you can help her set her mind at ease. I hate to see her in such a state.
Fuck you, Torchbug. I'm looking for quote-unquote the other chamber. Sickle. Could be anywhere. But it's right here in the place with the giant arrow pointing to it. Dearest Norani, my inquiries into the whereabouts of your son have finally yielded fruit, but I fear you will find that fruit to be bitter instead of sweet. I'm sorry to say that your concerns regarding your son were confirmed. He has been linked with a group of skooma addicts who often beg for spare pieces of gold. My contact provided me with the map in this packet. He informs me that before he could approach your son to pass along your message, he was assaulted by two men who argued with him briefly before dragging him away. The young woman who was with your son, a disheveled Breton, disappeared into the marketplace during the commotion. Disheveled Bretons are my type. The disheveled part's important, though. Following up with the local guards, my contact was able to discern that the two men were bounty hunters from Vivardenfell, who had documentation linking Tashmeen to a crime. But inquiries with officials in Vivardenfell have turned up no evidence of either a crime or bounty on your son. My fear, these men work for House Dress and plan to return your son to a life of slavery. I'm sorry this letter doesn't bear better news. Faradan. Well, yeah, that's some shit news. Unfortunately for these House Dress motherfuckers, I'm gonna introduce them to House Sword in Your Heart. Not really a house, but I suspect the difference won't really matter. Faradan's letter says that bounty hunters in Windhelm captured Narani's son Tashmeen. A young Breton woman was seen with Tashmeen just before he was captured. I should travel to Eastmarch and see if I can pick up their trail. So once again, I've gotta go to fucking Windhelm. My favorite fucking city. Where things always go so very, very well. I don't want to do any fucking heists for this guy. Always Windhelm. Okay. Let's go to the Way Shrine. I still need to get a Sky Shard here. Somewhere. Somewhere on this map of Hughes Bane, there is a Sky Shard I have not yet gotten. Gotta find Chicken Little for that. Let's see, the traditional zones of the Ebonheart Pact are Stone Falls and Deshawn. which are both Morrowind. Shadowfen, which is Black Marsh, and the Rift and Eastmarch, which are Skyrim. Plus you have this little small, you've this tiny island called Bleak Rock Isle, which is part of Skyrim, and then there's another little place that's really little. And I can't remember. Oh, it's this little place, Balfoyan. As you can see, I explored it pretty thoroughly. Same with Bleak Rock Isle. I found lots of things here. And then I did about half of Stonefalls. And that's where I stopped doing the Ebonheart Pact storyline. Then I started on the storyline for the Aldmeri Dominion instead, which starts on Canarthy's Roost, and I'm not done on Canarthy's Roost yet. And then it goes on to Auradon and so forth. Now on this character, I've done 0 of the Daggerfall Covenant stuff. Which goes from like Stras Mackay to Betnik, which is an orc island, and then it goes to Glenumbra. But this is all the area that I did on my old character. My original main character was Daggerfall Covenant, and he did everything through Glenumbra, and then he did like about half of Stormhaven, which is the next zone you go to. So I have a huge amount of the faction content lines to do, and the main story of the game, which right now I haven't done any of. Main quest, I'm on the Harborage, which is literally the very first quest of the entire main story. So I haven't done any of that yet. So in other words, this character's done a very, very tiny amount of the available quest content in the game. Then there's the entire Morrowind expansion, which is Vardenfell. And then there's other expansions that, or you know, things that came out after launch, like Craglorn and Hrothgar, and then of course there's the Imperial Province. God, there's so much stuff to do in this game. I could spend literally years just doing quests in fucking ESO, seriously. Windhelm. Here we go. Still eating mammoth cheese. I'm gonna eat every single one of these cheese cubes. Every one of them. Looks like there's about 7 cheese cubes left. And I'm eating them all. Mammoth cheese cubes, though, is what you need to understand. So the only cities of Skyrim that you can go to in this game are Windhelm and Riften. The rest of Skyrim's not actually in the game. As you can see, all this area here is Skyrim, and it's not actually in the game yet. These 2 areas, Eastmarch and the Rift, are part of Skyrim, but they're the only parts that are in it. Alright, let's find this guy. I need to find this young Breton woman. I'm guessing she's this direction. I'm just gonna guess this with my own intuition. In no way is the game telling me which way to go. I'm just figuring it out through my own... Hey, look what we found! An ox. I think it's bullshit that an ox only has 1 hit point. If fucking Heron Laneth, some rando dancing right here, has 39,000 hit points, an ox should have way more than that. I don't think this is a real ox. I think it's a fake ox. I think it's someone in a Nox disguise. Oh, here she is. What's up, Breton woman?
My grandmother can eat more than that.
I'll get the gold. I just need a little more time.
She's not as disheveled as I was expecting, although she's dressed in some pretty dope-ass rags. I'm looking for a Khajiit. Goes by the name Tashmeen.
Yeah? Well, Tosh isn't here. And that's where you should be, not here. Wait a moment. Why are you looking for Tosh? He never hurt anyone. And you don't look like a guard.
I'm here to help. I heard he was in trouble.
Trouble? Well, I'm in trouble too. Do a favor for me and I'll tell you where they took Tosh. Derode Mavinio at the Anvil in Pauldron. I owe him a bit of gold and he's starting to get anxious about my ability to pay.
You want me to cover your debt?
That won't work. He'd have to admit he deals skooma and he's too stubborn for that. Just tear the page with my debt out of his ledger and bring it to me. He keeps it in a locked chest near the forge. Do this and I'll tell you what happened to Tosh.
That, you think that's gonna work? Okay, hold on. Stop. If I had a ledger, a little book, where I wrote down everything that people owed me, and one day a page was ripped out of that book, I would not just go, oh well, I guess whoever was on that page doesn't owe me anymore. I'll just forget all about it. Whatever, no big deal. Alright, well let's go do this asinine plan. That guy's... her name is Brands the Guar. Wow.
Watch.
Did you see the Dark Elf Noble by the forge? He smiled at me.
Have you seen how Edessa carries on with the Dark Elf? It's disgusting.
Guess I got it. I just stole your thing, sir.
Feel free to make use of our anvil. It's right over there.
There you go. Now he'll just forget all about this debt.
Oh, fresh from the warm southern lands. You smell of salt and sunshine.
I could eat more than all these contestants combined. They dishonor the...
You actually came back. Does that mean you did that favor I asked about?
Here's the page from the ledger. Now tell me what happened to Tashman.
You got it? Now my skooma dealer has nothing on me. I get a fresh start. Tosh was with me when two dark elves grabbed him. They claimed to be bounty hunters, but I've seen this before. They take unfortunates like us and turn us into slaves.
Where'd they take him?
He's down near the docks, tied up and waiting to be packed onto a ship. Those so-called bounty hunters are still prowling around, looking for other Khajiit to fill their cargo hold. Damn guards were probably paid to look the other way.
Fucking guards. Don't worry, I got this.
Why are you still here? I thought you were going to rescue Tosh.
I am, calm down. Okay, so... search for and buy the docks. Excuse me, everyone. I only get those bonuses while I have my sword equipped, because it gives me 2 pieces of my set bonus. Good to know. Oh, this is a house you can buy. Grimhearth's Woe. That looks pretty cool. There's another ox, but it's another fake one. Not a real ox. No real ox could be killed in 1 hit. They should make the oxes like the guards, where they just have an infinite health bar. Looking for a random tied up dude, I guess. Well, there he is. Bounty hunter.
This one is miserable.
I'm here to rescue you.
Why would you do that? This one doesn't even know you. Besides, that bounty hunter carries an arrest writ with Tashmin's name on it. As long as he has that, this one will never be free.
Don't worry, I'll just rip a page out of the book. It'll be fine. I'll get the writ.
This one will be dead soon. It is inevitable.
Not inevitable.
But if you really plan to get the writ, you'll need to pick his pocket. He's been drinking my skooma while his partner hunts other Khajiit. So I suppose you might want to hurry.
Do I have to pick his pocket? Or can I just be like, murder time? Because... oh, I can't murder him. I do have to pick his pocket. Damn it. Okay, I'm hidden. Got it. Arrest writ. Let's bounce.
You got the writ? Well then, set me free. You got the writ?
Press F to rescue.
Meet me near the stables by the north gate. We can talk there.
I like how the bounty hunter is just completely oblivious right there. Hey, Saito, how's it going? Oh, he's like, what happened? Oh, no.
Terrace will have my head for losing that cat. Can't have gotten very far.
How you doing, Saito? I'm doing actually pretty good, actually. I'm eating mammoth cheese, and I'm feeling good about life. No longer feeling weird in any discernible way, other than, you know, just my normal weirdness of being me. I'm in Windhelm, city of me always having problems. Well, really, actually, I've never had problems in Windhelm, except for when I was trying to do that assassination here. Then this place was like hell. Ever since all these times I've had to come back to Windhelm for the Thieves Guild, it hasn't really been so bad. I never would have picked Quen. I had to pick my date to go to this wedding in this game. And Quen was one of the options, but of course I didn't choose her because I had a nice romantic evening with a male Argonian instead. Really? A little bit out of shape, aren't you, buddy?
Tashmin thanks you, but continues to wonder why you bothered. You want something, yes? Explain quickly, because the city no longer feels safe to me.
Your mom sent me.
My mother sent you? This one has not seen Narani in many, many years. How would she even know where to find me? Why would she even try? I was full of anger for so long. But now I am just sad.
Why are you and your mother estranged?
Because this one was young and foolish once. Full of anger, and certain that the moons shone only for me. Soon, the skooma drowned my memories, and it was easier just to forget.
I forbid it, young lady. No daughter of mine is going to be brought.
My mother wants to see you. She looked everywhere to find you. She even sent me.
This one wishes she had not found me. She should not see the sorry condition her beloved son has fallen into. Still, Tashmin can't stay here. Maybe it's time to put the past behind me and try to do something better with my life.
Just come to a boss landing.
This one has heard of a boss landing. Always wanted to see such a place. Perhaps I will accept your offer of hospitality. But first things first. This one needs a drink.
Okay, son Gniff. Goodbye. Alright. You have all the trophies in No Man's Sky. That sounds like something that would take a long time. Did it take a long time? Time to return to Fallout 4. Oh, I thought you finished everything with Fallout 4. Or are you gonna play it again? Or did you not finish everything? Started feeling a bit better with help of the new meds. What are the new meds? Alright. Now that Tashmin is free, I should return to the Thieves' Den in Abaz Landing and let Narani know he's alright. Then we gotta go do a prison break, which involves meeting Quen, much to Saito's great joy.
Oh, hi there.
Ah. I see, Saito. But now you're feeling better. Alright. Leaving Skyrim, heading back to Hugh's Bane. Can't you play games that, like, have an extremely limited number of things for you to complete? That way your OCD wouldn't really be an issue? Like a game, for example, like Hellblade would be a good example. There's very little you can really complete in Hellblade, so it wouldn't be very stressful. No, fuck Caravan. Stress side of things. Ah, constantly worry that you glitch the game or that your hands are dirty, etc. Okay. Yeah, that sounds difficult. It sounds difficult. Hey, what's on top of this thing? Nothing. Just sludge. Dirty hands equals acid from aliens to electronics. Oh, acid from aliens. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, things like keyboards and mice are kind of built to be pretty resilient to that sort of thing. Wait, where is she? Why is he through a door? Oh, he's outside the secret thing, I guess. The advantage of using telekinesis on things, you don't get grime on them. Yeah, no, for real, if I had telekinesis, I'd be using it all the damn time for everything. Look, it's a cat. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen to the cat? What's gonna happen to the cat? Nothing. I'm not a monster.
Your words rekindle the memories this one thought were long gone. So, I decided to come to Abba's Landing sooner rather than later.
Narani will be glad to see you.
Now? So soon? Can't this one have a drink first? Maybe 3. No. A clear head is better than a clouded mind on occasions such as this.
And every other occasion.
My mother isn't too disappointed in what her son has become.
Dude, she's a mom. She has irrational love for you. You could basically fucking murder 8 children in front of her, and she'd still be like, "That's my baby boy!" Don't even trip. Tashmin is ready to be reunited with his mother. I should take him to see her now. Oh, I'm actually taking him to, hey, there's a secret entrance here, by the way. I guess we're just revealing the Thieves Guild secrets to any fucking random junkie that wanders by. No Man's Sky was a pretty enjoyable experience, but isn't that a game that you can't ever actually finish? Well, I guess you got all the achievements, so I guess that's like finishing it in a sense. But still, it effectively has like an infinite number of planets, right?
My mother? This one never should have stayed away so long.
Oh, happiness! Oh, joy! First Velsa, and now my Tashmin.
Your mother has missed you. Welcome to our home, Tashmin.
We have so much to catch up on, my dear sweet son. Come, let us talk.
Look at these fucking animals talking like people. Fucking cat people. Hold on, are you guys trying to have important father, mother, son time here?
This one has so much to talk to Mother about. Please, give us a few moments to ourselves.
Tears of happiness flow freely and make my fur all frizzy. I have so much to tell my dear sweet Tashmin.
See, you start talking about your fur and I start regretting that I helped you. Because you couldn't possibly do anything, it removed the stress. That does make sense. That does make sense.
What? I must have something in my eye. Mold spore or something. It's the damn cistern. Who lives in a cistern? I can't wait to get back to my garden.
Ronnie and Tashmeen seem happy to see each other again. I should put my bow on so that when I get the XP from this quest, it'll go toward my bow, not my sword. That's how this game works.
What?
It's a little bit weird.
I must have something in my eye. It certainly looks that way. Between Tashmeen and I, Narani had a hard life. I just want her to be happy.
Now she has you both.
And I plan to make up for everything Narani has missed. I'll be there for as long as she'll have me. I can't change the past, but I'll do my best to make her future better.
Are you alright sharing your disgusting cat lover with her disgusting cat spawn?
What a ridiculous question. Tashmeen is... he's part of this family. And it's a better family than the one I was born into, believe me.
Okay. Bye. That which was lost. Completed.
I'm surprised at how well Narani has taken to life in the den. She's treating it like another adventure. Half the rogues that pass through here come by to talk or have a piece of one of her pies. She's the kindest soul I know.
Why are we letting just random people live in our thieves' den? Like, she's not a thief.
This one thanks you for freeing me from those slavers. You've given me a chance to see my mother after all these years. And maybe even to start over again.
Yeah, whatever. You'll be back on the smack before the month is out. What's Chaos Legion, Saito?
Tashmeen will grow strong and healthy again, here with me and Velsa. This one is most content.
Yeah, you know, the key to helping an addict not relapse is keeping them in an environment where they're not exposed to dangerous influences which could tempt them, you know, back to poor behaviors. So, literally having him live in a fucking thieves' den is the best possible place for him to not relapse into his addiction, where illicit merchandise and crime is passing through here 24/7. No, you've got a great plan. Alright. It's time to go break the guild master out of prison. The Elder Scrolls universe has not only thought about what happens if a cat man fucks a lizard man, but they have whole things of lore. That's gross. Chaos Legion is an old-ass PS2 game. It was made by Capcom during their Everyone Needs a Devil Arm phase. Alright. Nice. Everyone needs a devil arm. I'm down to 1 cube of mammoth cheese. Is it weird that I find fucking a lizard man to be not that gross, but fucking a cat man super gross? Like, I can see why somebody would want to fuck a lizard dude. Because reptiles, you know? Reptiles are pretty hot. But, oh, fucking a cat man. That's gross. The child would be the race of whatever the mother... But they can crossbreed? All these stupid races, all these fucking disgusting, ugly Elder Scroll... I mean, I'm surprised they can breed at all. Dude, you know your setting is fucked up when, like, orcs are one of the most attractive races. Alright, here we go. We've got to go meet Quen. Here we go with some Saito comments about meeting Quen. Riding my guar, riding my guar. Riding my guar, yeah, I'm riding my guar. I am riding and it's my guar. That's why we call it riding my guar. You remember in Daggerfall, they had a book that explicitly described Baron Zaya having sex with the barbed penis of a Khajiit? No, I do not remember that because I probably blocked it out of my fucking memory. Yeah! Due to trauma. Right, that section is always censored. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. What a mud crab. Alright, where you at, Quinn? Also known as the person I didn't take as my date. I wonder how many 10-year-olds' minds were blown by that. How old was I when I played Daggerfall? I was 18. I was 18 when I played Daggerfall.
Scouting successful. The Iron Wheel doesn't send patrols beyond the walls anymore. They're too busy preparing to leave. And there's some sort of commotion at the main gate. Seems they've pulled a few soldiers there to deal with it.
That must be Velsa's distraction. So did you find a way in?
A gap in the wall not far from here. There's a lone sentry. I already told Walk Softly. He's waiting for you near the gap.
I would have found that gap on my own. You didn't accomplish anything useful, Quen. I'll find Walk Softly.
I'll head back to the walls. Keep scouting the Citadel exterior. Good luck.
Is it only 23 years old? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when it came out. But I remember where I lived when I played it, and it's possible I was 19. I was either 18 or 19 for sure. But I don't know how long it had been out when I played it. I mean, it was fairly new, I'm sure, but she does not look decent. Elder Scrolls elves all look fucking fucked up for some reason. $1996. Yeah. So I would have been 19 if it was after April in 1996.
Do you see the sentry? He keeps looking through the gate, rubbing his lips, waiting for one of his mates to come by with a drink. Let's relieve him of his thirst, then his uniform.
What's your plan?
We walk up. I present myself as a drunk, dapper Argonian. He challenges us, tells us to move along, then sees the bottle in my hand. I offer him a taste. He takes a long pull from one of Velsa's sleeping potions. We take his uniform.
Alright, fine. Let's use your overly elaborate plan when instead I could just go in there and kill everyone that's in our way.
Try to look non-threatening, if at all possible.
Okay.
My good man, is this the gate to Abbas Landing?
Halt! The Citadel is under jurisdiction of the Iron Wheel.
Huh. Never heard of that tavern? What do they sell?
You should move along. What, that bottle you have? What is that?
Delicious. Some wine from, Bergama. Why, you want some?
If you're offering, just a nip to get my blood pumping.
Just a nip. Hashtag just the nip.
Tava's tail feathers, it's awful. Ugh. What is that taste?
Something to which I'm immune. But he's right, it does taste awful.
Cheating ass Argonians. The old Noshira Gate.
My distractions worked, as expected. I'll stick to the shadows for now.
Don't, like, take credit for everything.
Here we part ways. Once I'm in uniform, I'll see how well I blend in. If I may suggest a course of action, the journal you brought contains the entire dowry heist, as planned by Nicholas. I think we can use it to our advantage.
How would we do that?
Chief Inspector Ron Beek has an office in the ruins where he entertains guests. If you were to leave the journal for him to find, there is little chance Nicholas could weasel out of the trial he faces in Tanith.
Alright, that's actually a good plan.
And you could find out where they're holding Zira.
Locate Zira and make life harder for Nicholas? I'll do it.
Good luck. Don't get caught. If you do, we'll have to spring 2 guildmasters. Shameful times for the Thieves Guild. You go ahead. I'll abscond with our sentry friend's uniform. May need to trim it down. He was a rather brawny fellow.
I'm technically the acting guildmaster of the Thieves Guild right now, but I can't really tell since everybody else just tells me what to do still. Ain't nobody got time for you assassin beetles. What the fuck that thing is eating. Excuse me. Excuse me. I should find Chief Inspector Ren Beek's office in Noshira Citadel. I just wanted to kill Chief Inspector Ren Beek, but I guess I don't get to. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna drop some bodies while I'm here. Because these Iron Wheel guys have been a giant pain in my ass. What are you looking at? Quiet time. I see your trap. Trying to raise my bow skill right now. It's only at 31 instead of 35 for my 2-hair. Guildmaster is just a glorified term they use for janitor. It's the hygiene technician of the Elder Scrolls universe. It does surprise me. Yeah, I could sneak. Why is there a random jackal here just eating a dead guard? These people are not really running a very tight ship here. If you guys are all fucking around while jackals are literally eating your fucking compatriots, you're not doing this right, you guys. You're not doing it right. Alright, I gotta use the sword here. Oh, I froze you into a statue with my new sword that does frost stuff. Watching out for traps. There's traps everywhere. Yeah, Jomo has abandoned the Firebow name after how rude the Siltstalkers were to him. Angry Hand of Woe! Hardly ever shows the blade anymore. Maybe the Blade of Woe, maybe my Blade of Woe is upgraded and now it's invisible. It's an invisible blade. That's the story we're going with. What the fuck is Magnifica Flora doing here? I don't trust this situation. Oh well. Let's talk to her. I'm just here to browse some books. Alright, what are you doing here?
I have no quarrel with you. My dowry is safely returned to Aldenobia Tomb, as are the remains of my ancestor. Those responsible are in custody. Yet I am not entirely satisfied with the outcome.
Nor am I.
My former fiancé Kosh, that is Nicholas, has been very cooperative with the Iron. He claims he was duped, that stealing my dowry was Zira's plan all along. Zira has said nothing.
What do you think?
Zira's price to surrender was the safety of those she brought along to the wedding. You and your strange little friend. Almost honorable in her own way. Nicholas lies, I know that now. But Chief Inspector Ron Beek has no evidence to the contrary.
By not using the name, maybe the Siltstalkers will think they've killed you. Well, I mean, they should, at least that one guy should think he's killed me for now, because he did kill me, basically. But yeah. Whether or not they find out I'm still alive is another matter. I mean, at some point they probably will find out, though, because it's not like Jomo is really circumspect. I have evidence. I'll trade it for Zira's freedom.
The town criers in Tenneth already proclaim her trial. Politics as they are, I cannot simply release her. But I can tell you where she is. And I can offer a lucrative proposal to your entire organization. To her directly, once you free her.
Deal. Here, read this journal. It'll prove Nicholas's guilt.
Good. Zira is held in the prisons beneath us, but you must hurry. Chief Inspector Ron Beek plans to move her, to where I do not know. I'll escort you to the prison door. If you stay by my side, the Iron Wheel shall cause you no harm. Are you ready?
Honestly, they're not going to cause me any harm anyway, but okay. Sure. Wait, but I want to read this. Okay, hold on. I added it to my librarian, so I should be able to read it.
Remember, don't leave my side or the Iron Wheel will think you're an intruder, which by all accounts you are.
But I really sneak past them pretty easy, by the way. How many games act like a journal is proof of guilt? Yeah, I know, right? Like, how do you even prove that he wrote that journal? I doubt they have sophisticated
Almost
handwriting
there.
analysis
Once you're
experts
inside
in
the
this
prison,
world.
You're on your own.
Guess I don't need to be sneaky. I don't know why they thought I needed her help here.
You there! Unlock the door and allow my companion entry to the prison. Do not record this in the log.
As you command. You there, follow me.
Something about that soldier. No matter, you should hurry.
Oh great, something's wrong. Under no circumstances shall any numbered amongst the Iron Wheel set foot within Aldenobia tomb. Secure the approach only. Magnifica Flora expressly forbade entry, and we are in her employ. We shall strictly adhere to her guidelines despite our training. Ranbeek. I forgot how to mark it as red. Though the above-ground works of No Shira Citadel are largely in ruins, the corridors beneath are in much better repair, and the Iron Wheel has adapted them to their own purposes.
Iron Wheel uniforms aren't made for Argonian heads. I'd be sweating if... well, if I could sweat. You go after Zira. I'll wait for the others and escort them through.
I'll stand here and do absolutely nothing useful. Thanks, walk softly. It's a trap. It's not actually a trap, but it could have been. Some of these little things are traps. The Iron Wheel holds Zira in No Shira prison. I should search for her cell block. Once I'm there, I should be able to locate her cell. Whoop, I see you, trap. Damn it, I had to get closer to disarm it, and I hit the thing forward once, and my character moves so fast in stealth that it actually screwed me over in this instance. Like, here we go, I see another one. Where's all the guards? Why is there no guards here? It's weird. Also, I'm going the wrong way. A whole bunch. Doesn't seem like a bad place.
Who might you be?
Oh, Nicholas is here. Zero was not in her cell block, but Nicholas was. I should speak with him and see what he knows. Got a recipe for some Markarth mead.
You certainly don't belong. Who are you and why are you here?
Where can I find Zira?
Straight to the point. Very good. I know where Chief Inspector Ron Beek took Zira. I'm willing to tell you. My only price is a single lockpick.
Why would I free you?
I didn't ask you to free me. A single lockpick, from one thief to another. A tradition Zira began, which means bad luck for her should you break it. Ah, but we have company. And they seem ambivalent to the idea.
Hold that thought.
Ah, walk
Oh,
softly.
hey. It's my whole
so
guild.
Good to see you again. Have you been?
Hunted. Missing too many dead friends.
And Velsa as well. I thought you'd retired.
And I thought you were dead. Seems we were both disappointed.
And who are you? I don't believe we've met.
I'm someone who knows better than to listen to your lies.
What do you guys think?
Nicholas in a cell. Somehow, it feels right.
What are your thoughts? Should I give him a lockpick?
Nicholas could never pick a lock, unless he learned since the dowry heist. A lockpick would be nothing more than a thin sliver of hope, which you could deny him. Is his hopelessness worth Zira's potential imprisonment? That's up to you.
Nicholas wasn't lying. I figured out all of his tells long ago. He knows where they have Zira, which means the acting guildmaster has a decision to make about a lockpick.
What do you think?
If Chief Inspector Ron Beek personally moved Zira, we have very little time. A single lockpick won't do us any harm, and it gets us what we need. And I'll know if he's lying, so yes, toss one his way. Aim for the eye.
Like, here's what I want to do. The game's not going to let me do this, but what I want to do is give him the lockpick, get the information, and then fucking murder him. But I don't think it's going to let me do that.
I've never met Nicholas before. Far as I'm concerned, I never want to see him again.
What do you think?
Absolutely not. We can't know if he's lying, and we shouldn't risk him getting free. His help is the kind we don't need. And I overheard that transfer orders are stored in the warden's office. If we find nothing there, we trade him the lockpick.
Well, I can't say
Do
that...
what you think is right, partner. I'll scout ahead.
I can't say that that sounds like good sense, because then I would be agreeing with Quen. So, I guess my decision is made. I have to do the opposite of what Quen wants.
Well, is there honor among thieves, or will you prove Zira wrong?
I've made my decision.
Good, good. Always commit fully, even when your heart brims with doubt. Now, the lockpick?
But if it'll let me kill him afterwards, I totally will. If you tell us where to find Zira, you'll get a lockpick.
Head through the prison and look for the docks. Should you hurry, the ship bearing Zira in its hold will still be present.
Wait, can I just leave now? Bye. It won't let me just, just leave now that he... Come on, why not? That would be great.
Well, is there honor among... Good, good. Head through the prison and look for the docks. Should you hurry, the ship bearing Zira in its hold will still be present.
We're done. Walk softly, give him a lockpick.
Here you are. Worst of luck to you. We had best hurry. The ship may sail on the next tide.
I can't imagine we'll ever speak again, but I wish you luck in your many endeavors.
Damn it. Why can't I kill him? Oh, fuck! Ow. That actually did a lot less damage to me, though, because I have this set bonus that I take 40% less damage from traps now because of this armor. So that's good. Is that a trap? Okay. That answers that. don't need to go to the warden's chambers. This place is weird with no guards. Private Brand. Oh, dude, that guy's tough. Private Brand's a motherfucker. He's like a fucking boss. Oh, and I gotta get a key from... No, I don't. I mean, I don't have to fight him. I can thieve this shit. Oh god, he's coming back. I might be able to take him. I'm not sure. It'd be really hard though. I don't suppose I can just Blade of Woe this dude, because that would actually be hilarious. No, I can't. Alright, I got the prison hold key. See you later, Private Brand. The fuck is Glega? This is just the crew of the ship. Guess I don't need to be sneaky anymore. The crew of the ship don't give a fuck. What's up, ship crew?
Velsa is around here somewhere, and Quen must still be scouting. I'll keep watch. Oh, and the sailors are no trouble. It seems the Iron Wheel is slow to pay its debts, so they're happy to look the other way.
The Anemone.
You'll be charged with desecrating Aldenomia Tomb, a capital offense. Cooperate, and I'll argue leniency.
What a nice little ship they got here. I need to free Zira from the prison ship outside Noshira Citadel.
And what are you doing here?
You don't see me. I'm still hidden, motherfucker. Alright, let's just do this. Zira, how you doing? Good to see ya. Chief Inspector Ranbeek. Been wanting to kill you for a while. Oh, Velsa, what are you doing over here? Velsa's gonna pop out and kill him, probably.
The thief from Fulstrom Homestead, wasn't it? Why are you here?
Alright, see you later, Saito. Have a good one. See you on Friday, if not before. Zira isn't going to Tanith.
So you say to an unarmed man. You seem to have the upper hand. For the moment. This won't stop. The Iron Wheel shall not stop. Until there is a trial. Desecrating a family tomb. Every noble in Tanith wants to see justice served.
Tanith can have Nicholas.
You mean Kosh? He insists he was duped by the Thieves Guild. His story doesn't completely add up, but Zira has not spoken since her arrival. Without proof, his story is the most convincing.
Magnifica Falora has proof. The journal Nicholas used to plan the dowry heist.
Dowry heist? You name your crimes? I once gave you a chance to surrender. Instead, you attacked my men and fled with a valuable relic. I'm not inclined to take you at your word.
Valsa's about to kill him. I don't care what you think.
Chief Inspector Rumby!
The other thief? Surrender, all of you. The Iron Wheel is relentless. We serve a higher calling than gold or riches.
What? You seem the type to talk all day.
Zira, you aren't the only prisoner we freed. They're on shore and itching to come back to the Thieves Guild.
Yes, yes, a charming reunion. Open the cage so we can go.
Need to free Zira.
I almost said something pithy like, "You're late," or "About time." But really, I'm glad to see every one of you. Even Velsa.
Welcome back. You alright?
Better now that I'm out of that cell. I can't wait to return to the den. After we've taken care of some business.
It's really nice that they let you keep your fucking weapons when they locked you up. What sort of business?
Thieves Guild business. The Iron Wheel thought to save themselves another trip to Tanith. They loaded this ship with contraband. But we're going to steal it. We're going to take everything they squeezed from Abba's Landing.
Alright, let's do it.
Everyone, listen up. Quen, good work freeing the prisoners. There are a few more on this ship. Break them out and send them topside.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. We'll need them to strip this vessel in the docks of whatever they can carry. Velsa.
Don't bark orders at me. I'll set traps near the prison door. Slow down any Iron Wheel come to check on the ship.
Good thinking, Velsa. Everyone, be quick about your work. Don't linger or we'll end up back in a cell. Once you have all you can carry, grab a boat and row hard for Abba's Landing. Let's go!
Okay, I guess we're gonna go. Zira and I should escape No Shira Citadel before the Iron Wheel realizes. Other prisoners have been freed as well and are relieving much of the amassed treasure.
Woe and ruin.
I would free you, but I'm not actually allowed to, apparently. Ooh, I got a lockpick. This was all worth it. Also, I can't loot Chief Inspector Ranbeek, sadly.
Might I say, you are the most magnificent Magnifica I've ever met. You elevate the cesspit of Abba's Landing with your
Who are
very
you
presence.
again?
But a humble Argonian who looks forward to comparing ledgers.
Apologies, Magnifica. We have much to discuss when timing is more convenient for us both.
Such an audacious display. I look forward to our future dealings. I will smooth things with the Iron Wheel. Nicholas is their only prisoner to stand trial now. A shame Tanith's ire shall fall entirely upon my former fiancé.
Not really that much of a shame.
I'll see you at the den. I have a few things to discuss with Magnifica Falora.
Discuss. Bow, chicka, bow, wow, bow, bow, wow. Okay. Good thing fucking Captain Brand isn't here or whatever. Private Brand, Lieutenant Dan, whatever his name is. Balith's Journal. The fuck is Balith? Entry 42, lights again. I didn't think much of it last night, just the glimmer of stars on a calm sea and the bleariness of my eyes at the late hour. They're back again tonight and closer, I think. Well beyond my ability to glimpse, at any rate. Just the odd flicker or flash. Entry 43, storms rolling in. Sky over the seas turning steely. Must have been what I'd seen the last few nights. Thunder and lightning. I should know better. Entry 44. I've never seen a storm just sort of creep. It's just sort of lingering out at sea like it's hardly moved. Waiting. I don't like it. I'm going to board up the windows and check the levee tomorrow. Entry 45. There's a ship! I can just make out the shape in the haze. There's a glow like lamps, but the night's cool. How long has it been caught in that storm, I wonder? Hope they're alright. Not much I can do from here, but I'll keep an eye out. The least I can do is run to the port for help if they're sunk in the storm. Entry 46. Tava's red feathers! The ship is the storm. A merchant galley was passing near the coast tonight as I was hauling in my nets, and it was like a rod to the lightning. That creeping storm whipped up like a hurricane and lunged at the fat little trader vessel like it was alive. The ship I thought the storm had swallowed was at its head, dragging the clouds like a net around the slower ship. It spat lightning at galley's sails and buffeted on wind and waves. I didn't dare move, watching helpless as the storm ship overtook the galley. I could barely hear shouts and screams over the thunder. My desire to flee finally shook me free of my horror, and I thank my blessings that I'd gone overlooked. Entry 47. They're coming. Find Alina. Tell her I love her. Pray for me. What the fuck is this about? Super weird. Well, I guess we're traveling back to Abba's Landing. Hold on a second. While it's on a loading screen, I'm going to pour myself a little more water. Getting some more water. Some water. Just going to get a little bit of this. Hopefully not making a mess. Pouring water all over my desk. Hoping for. That's never a fucking guarantee, though. Never a guarantee. The hungry storm. Yeah. You've heard of hungry hippos? This is like that, but with storms. A hungry halfling. Alright. There can be only one! There can be only one Sepater. And it is mine. I should return to the Thieves' Den and speak with Zira. Dead end. Somebody just got aced by the guards.
Well?
Somebody just got aced. Alien Balefires here. Sup, Snag? I always say hi to that guy, but he never says hi back. That guy must have been the one in the lead, and the guard can only capture one of us game. Yeah, he was the one in the front. Well, looks like the gang's all here. Who the fuck is Still Waters? Now you're just making people up. Hashtag making shit up.
I'll let you in on a little secret. Terror can be a strong motivational force than either admiration or respect. That's why I foster this grim, dark attitude. Deep down, though, I'm a lovable mud crab.
Now that the Iron Wheel threat is over, you decided to come back to the guild?
Never leap into water when you don't know the depth. I wasn't here, but I wasn't cowering like a newt just free of his shell. There were things that needed doing. Now they are done. All to the benefit of the guild.
So are things back to normal now?
The guild has reclaimed its position of power in Abba's Landing. Our new arrangement with Tanith might even make us more powerful in the long run. It all depends on how the wind blows, and if the merchant lords don't cause us too many difficulties.
You have a rather impressive reputation.
Do I? I suppose that I do. It was earned with the blood and entrails of others, though, I assure you. You're too easy to fool. I do enjoy making the new recruits tremble.
Here's another rando.
During the crisis, I worked behind the scenes to keep Abba's Landing from falling apart in the guild's absence. Oh, I wanted to be here to help, but I had responsibilities. Look at everything Zira has accomplished. She certainly did a great job.
I certainly did a great job. What's next for the Thieves Guild?
We'll continue to rebuild, finish getting our own house in order. I have nothing but admiration and respect for our beloved guildmaster. Indeed, I can't wait to see what she has planned for us next. The anticipation has me on the edge of my seat.
Do you have a ship, Captain?
I had a beautiful ship once. It was fast, nimble, but the summer storms that blow up along the Abitian coast were too powerful for my poor swift lightning. Sank to the bottom of the sea. But let's bask in Zira's success. This was a good day.
Should have named your ship the Sea Cow. It would have been fine. What's your role in the guild?
My experiences from my days as a pirate and smuggler make me invaluable to the guild. I have contacts, friends in distant ports, and more than enough advice to pass along. When it comes to planning and organization, just call on the captain.
It's so good to see Zira again.
Quinn's sitting on the table.
The guild has given me so much. It's time to return the favor.
All right, I'll admit it. You may, provisionally mind you, be somewhat competent. But don't let it go to your head.
Thanks. Alright, let's talk to Zira.
Until I spent time in a cell, I didn't realize how much this place had grown on me. It's good to be back. But it's better to have robbed the Iron Will of their dignity, our guildmates, and a dockload of ill-gotten goods.
Do you think they'll come after us?
With what? They can't look to Magnifica Flora for help. She hired the Iron Wheel to recover her dowry. When they did, she stopped funding them. After what we took from the Iron Wheel, they'll barely have enough to ship Nicholas to Tanith.
What'll happen to Nicholas?
What they'd planned to do with me. They'll put him on trial. A show trial because the people want revenge. When he's convicted, well, I hear the guillotine is popular in Tanith. But Nicholas is the past. I'm interested in the future.
Magnifica Flora had an offer for the Thieves Guild.
Never waste an opportunity.
Wait. Gotta put my bow on.
You mentioned Magnifica Flora had an offer for the Thieves Guild?
She said it was a very lucrative offer.
Never waste an opportunity. Huh. Nicholas used to say that. Well then, let's see what Tanith nobles think lucrative means.
Got a ring. Holy shit! Removes 100,000 gold worth of bounty? Dude, do you know how much bullshit you would have to do to get 100,000 gold bounty? Holy fuck. You would have to go on a colossal murder spree through town, killing every citizen you could find. And not and being seen doing it.
As for the rest of you, I'm naming you as part of my Thieves' Council. I'll need those I can trust in the coming months. Yes, even Velsa. Counselor Emeritus, if it suits you.
This calls for a drink. Or 5. Where's Andari?
Huzzah! Meaningless titles.
Don't be so, well, you.
My apologies for interrupting.
Oh, shit.
Lord Thrag escorted me here. Magnifica Flora requests Zira call upon her at the earliest convenience.
I'll have to celebrate later. Opportunity waits for none of us, whatever title we have.
What would you have us do? Stare at one another until your return?
What does it matter to you? Aren't you retired?
Semi-retired. And what would you suggest? Hold hands and sing songs?
Hardly. The only tune you know is grating.
I think I'm starting to like you.
Murder everyone, use that to have the guards say, "Oh, that rascal." Right? Quest is over. Alright, I got the achievement for Prison Break and the one for completing 16 story quests in Hughes Bane. Hughes Bane Grand Adventure. That must be all the story quests.
It's good to be back. I used to hate this place when we first moved in. It's really grown on me.
What does Magnifica Flora want?
She told me as much at the wedding. For the merchant lords of Abba's Landing to be kept on a leash. I think that's a service we can provide. It gets us a foothold in Tanith, and who knows where that could lead.
Awesome. Thieves Guild's all sorted out.
I'll enjoy holding this over Zira's head for the rest of her life.
We did it, partner! That was exhilarating. Beyond the part where I thought the Iron Wheel was going to cut me in half.
Yeah, we did it.
The Thieves Guild is restored. I grieve for lost friends and cohorts, but I know they would be pleased to see all of us succeed.
We win! We win the Thieves Guild. Quest line. That's it, actually.
Call me the Captain. Everyone else does. You know, I was a pirate and smuggler before I joined the guild. Indeed, I poured my personal fortune into the organization. Funded some of our biggest heists back in the day.
Okay, the Captain. Grand Amnesty Edict is crazy. And I got a ring that I don't really want to use. Oh, that Baraha's curse is kind of awesome. Maybe I should use this ring. Instead of this level 18 Sithis ring. Maximum health's 18, 126. If I equip this here. I have the 5-piece set bonus. And now I have a thing that says when you deal damage, you have a 25% chance to create desecrated ground for 5 seconds, which reduces the movement speed of enemies within by 70%, damages them for 829 magic damage every second, and heals you for 100% of the damage done. So that's actually the whole reason I liked it. That healing you part seems pretty cool. So now I have the 5-piece set bonus of 2 different sets, and the 2-piece bonus of Sithis. Which is pretty cool.
I know what the new recruits say about me. How they call me the Lizard of Hugh's Bane. They say I do unspeakable things. They are not wrong. Just pulling your tail. I just like to keep the new recruits on their toes. Builds character.
Oh, this guy. Oh, that rascal. Well, I think we're done with the Thieves Guild.
The Thazar cartel brought me to Abaz.
A lot of these people still don't have anything new to say, though.
I've handled the accounts of House Halalu and the Ardens. You make it sound so...
You could have left Zira and kept the guild for yourself. I guess you and I are cut from a different cloth than old Nick. Suits me fine. I'm still cleaning up the mess the last power grab made for our books.
She said something different.
Quinn is a decent climber, but she's way...
No.
I haven't seen too many of the old gang yet.
No.
I don't care who takes over the guild, as long as they supply me with components.
Isn't walk softly sleek? If not for him, I'd be rotting away.
I know. You thought I was the queen of the Dominion for a moment there, didn't you? Sorry, I'm just practicing for my next assignment. Have to keep my skills honed after all. My sword is sharp and my eyes are...
I don't think there's any more.
The guild needs me and my brawlers around for when things go wrong. And trust me, no matter how well planned a caper might be, something always goes wrong.
Velsa was a true professional. Never even had a desire to sample her own wares. I, on the other hand, have no restraint whatsoever. Besides, what doesn't kill us outright is sure to make us stronger. I do believe I read that in a book or something.
Well...
Farendar can move.
I think that's it. It's just daily repeatable quests here now. We've completed the storyline of the Thieves Guild. Oh, there's Root of Karuna, who was missing. I heard a cat meeting Karuna's description was nabbed by the guard for cutting purses in the market after the iron wheel hit before we set up in the den. Word is they were going to find her and let her loose, but decided to turn her over to the iron wheel for more coin. This is before the merchant lords decided Chief Inspector Ren Beak was bad for business. Last I heard, she was loaded on a ship heading to Noshira Citadel. Nothing after that. I need to reload my UI real quick. So now that the Thieves Guild is done, what is next for ESO? Well, I suppose I should probably go do Morrowind. Vavardenfell. Plus I can say Vavardenfell over and over lots of times. And probably annoy people that are into Elder Scrolls. Because they'll be like, it's not Vavardenfell, dumbass. It's Vardenfell.
Why let tax and tariff take the...
Be searchable for Zaid. Be searchable for Zaid. Oh, I got an unidentified foot armor here. I could wear those. But then I would, if I wore those, I would lose my 5-piece Night Silence set bonus, and that's unacceptable. And I wouldn't really gain anything because I already have the 5-piece bonus for this other set, so I wouldn't gain anything by having another piece of it, really. Other than the fact I gain a lot of stamina. But no. I can't wear those. What I can do is go over here to the banker person. Sierra's just standing here?
I was just thinking about you. Where we'd be if you hadn't taken that job from Quinn. I hope you realize how important you are to the guild. Even Velsa. But she'd never admit it.
An interesting collection of thieves you put together here.
You think so? Sometimes I'm not so sure. I try to remember everything that Nicholas taught me, but I don't always have the time or opportunity to consider every option before I make a decision. Still, I couldn't ask for a better crew.
What about Velsa? Sounds like the two of you have a history.
I guess you can say that. Velsa was old, grumpy, and difficult when I first joined the guild, and that was a long time ago now. Believe me, retirement hasn't improved her disposition. I'll deny I said it, but I'm glad she came back. We need her.
What do you think about Walk Softly?
I don't know what I would have done without Walk Softly. After the heist went bad and we lost so many of the crew, he helped me figure out how to hold what was left together. And he has a great fashion sense. I let him pick out all my outfits.
What do you think about Quinn? Besides the fact that Quinn is terrible.
She reminds me of myself when I first hooked up with the guild. She's young and inexperienced, but she has some real skills. I just hope we come through all this so she has a chance to hone and develop her natural talents.
We'll come through all
I
this.
was just thinking about you. Where we'd be if you hadn't taken that job from Quinn. I hope you realize how important you are to the guild. Even Velsa. But she'd never admit it.
I had some questions about the Thieves Guild.
Of course.
I want to know more about the guild in general.
What about?
How big is the Thieves Guild?
You're looking at it. We're a shadow of what we were before the Iron Wheel cracked down. And without us to bridle them, the merchant lords are flexing their muscles, picking up the rackets we used to control.
Tell me about the guild's recent history.
Before the Iron Wheel, we ran the shadows of Abba's Landing, played the merchant lords against each other. We were looking to expand, take the Thieves Guild beyond Hughesbane. The dowry heist put an end to those plans.
Who was in charge of the Thieves Guild before you?
Nicholas. A good man, sorely missed. Sorry, I don't want to talk about him. It's still fresh, you know?
Talk about something else.
Of course.
What are the biggest threats to the guild?
The Iron Wheel, without question.
Hold on. What does the Iron Wheel want from the guild?
I haven't asked them, but I can guess. The Iron Wheel will leave Abba's Landing when they find every member of the Thieves Guild, ship us to Tanith for show trials, and fit our heads to pikes. Second thoughts? Too late to back out.
This is the dialogue from the beginning. She's reset back to her original dialogue when you first come to the Thieves Guild before you do any of the quests.
It had already started when I returned from the dowry heist. They're bastards. Oh, you want more? Magnifica Flora sent them to punish us for failing. Of course. Start with the tipboard. There's always something coming in. Also, Spencer Rye is a friend of the guild who could use our protection. At times, the whole guild works toward a single goal. He can explain.
Yeah.
It's the sort
This
of
is-
more we
this
steal,
is-
the better our reputation. Of course.
She reset back to her original dialogue. That's funny.
I almost left all this behind me. I was halfway up the boarding ramp to a ship bound for High Rock when I decided I wasn't done with Abba's Landing quite yet. I want to make the Iron Wheel pay for what they did to us. I want to make them pay dearly.
Good luck with that. I killed a shitload of them.
Purse feeling a bit light?
Alright, so now I will deposit this, and this, and this, and this, and this. This. Okay, I'll hold on to everything else. Well, we are officially done with the Thieves Guild. Wait, Zira's here and down there? Okay, we've discovered Zira's trick to being the guild leader. She can be in two places at once.
The Thieves Guild is restored. I grieve for lost friends and cohorts, but I know they would be pleased to see all of us succeed.
We did it, partner! That was...
Alright, yeah. We're done here. So... I don't know what to do next. I don't exactly want to do... I mean, I could do Vardenfell and go to Morrowind. Or I could do Orsinium. I could work on any of the main quest lines of the game. The faction quests, the The Mages Guild, the Fighters Guild, the main story. We go back to Stone Falls and continue questing there, or same with Canarthy's Roost, but Lorcash. There's also stories. Here's the DLCs. So there's the Imperial City DLC. There's Orsinium DLC. Homeland of the Orcs. Thieves Guild is done. Dark Brotherhood is done. Morrowind, and then there's the Clockwork City. And then there's Somerset, which is the only one I can't do because I don't own the Somerset expansion. I kind of want to do I guess Morrowind. Or I could do the Fighters Guild. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Tired man, long day, but doing good. How are you? I'm good, actually. I'm feeling real good. I slept for 16 hours. And I ate some mammoth cheese, and basically everything's great. I just finished the Thieves Guild DLC. I'm trying to decide what I want to do next in this game. Did you have to hunt down the mammoths to get the cheese? Of course. Obviously I did. Had to mammoth hunter it. Maybe I should start going through the zone quest lines. Return to Stone Falls and start doing the quests there. Or to Canarthy's Roost. No, we'll do Vavardenfell. Alright, so what I want to do first, I think I want to get this quest, this thing out of my mod. So I'm going to go to the Maw of Lorcaj real quick, even though I can't actually run it because it's a 12-person. But I'm pretty sure...
Please, I need to buy food.
Oh, you know what? I should end this episode because this is on the playlist of the Thieves Guild, and the Thieves Guild is now done. So, that's it for the Thieves Guild DLC. It's all finished. Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Elder Scrolls Online Thieves Guild DLC.